Hello beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to your tarot guidance and divine soul ignition session. We're going to be bringing some soul activation for you today. We're going to be bringing some beautiful guidance from spirit. We're going to be bringing you steps that you can take to move forward and move through whatever it is that is coming in for you right now. And what I was tapping into before I hit the record button was this feeling of, okay, number 33 is coming in, 33 on the timer, 3333. I feel like there is a knock at the door. I feel like your intuition is coming into fruition. I feel like your intuition is very, very guided right now. I feel like you are tapping in more and more and more to your own intuitive power, to your hidden power, which has been hidden, it has been suppressed, and I feel like there have been emotional shifts throughout that as well, like releasing, I'm hearing there's still more releasing. And what I want to mention here is life is a journey, isn't it? Life is a journey. It doesn't have a destination. The only sure thing that we have in life is death, and as morbid as that might sound right now, that is the truth. And what spirit are wanting me to bring you the recognition of is this idea that there is no destination. We continue to live on in spirit, we continue to live on in energy, and what they're wanting me to really focus in on is that beautiful path, that path of healing, but also the path of awakening, because we can have a tendency to get stuck in the path of healing as a roadblock or a procrastination tool is what I'm hearing, right? Procrastination tool. But that doesn't need to be, that doesn't need to happen. You have the power to heal so beautifully in your soul that you have the power to move forward. So like I have with my fibromyalgia, it is a beautiful path that you can take, you can walk on. And healing comes in many, many, many forms. Now for me with fibro, healing has been a journey of recognition of what is stuck in my own system, and that comes from a lot of trauma, and I feel like that is where spirit are taking me today. They're taking me on this journey, this circle of life, this piece of going back. It's almost like they're going back in time, back to pieces, back to the puzzle pieces, but also they can take you back to past life as well. So there's these pieces of healing that you might need to step into in this journey to light your soul even more, which is just gorgeous, right? It's just gorgeous. As a human race, we have been so conditioned to fall into the trap of control and ego and power and reaching for goals. But when you take a breath and when you pause and hit that pause button, there's all of this beautiful peace and harmony that surround us that we don't always tap into. And that's what I feel as well, that spirit are really guiding you to right now. There's this gorgeous energy right now, and I feel like there's a lot of lilies. I'm hearing lily of the valley, I'm hearing lotus, I'm hearing rosebuds, not quite grown roses, right? So there's still room to grow. This is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So let's see what the cards have to say in order to back this up right now. Let's see where your soul ignition, your soul needs igniting right now to be able to move forward. Oh my goodness, the beautiful love and light here. Okay, they're bringing you rebirth. They're bringing you rebirth, and as beautiful as that rosebud, it's like new life. But it's not a new life in the way of change. What I feel with this is transformation. This is not change, this is transformation. It is not about changing, it's not about changing who you are. It is about remembering who you are in this moment. But what tends to happen is we tend to live life in the past. We live a past version of ourselves, unfortunately, to the end of life, which really doesn't serve in those moments. And this beautiful death card right here is this activation of rebirth, activation, of transformation. And what I see with this is the butterflies, a beautiful butterfly energy coming in here. Absolutely stunning butterfly energy coming in here. And what I want to bring with this card is this beautiful feeling of, I want to say, the seer of the soul with this. Like something around this death card and rebirth and stepping into something, I want to say, yes, renewal, but also a new version, is a seer of the soul. And I want to take you back to Egypt here. I feel like there are Egyptian vibes here, Egyptian past lives. Remember I spoke about past lives, but there's a past life here that is coming through, and I feel like there is an Egyptian connection to this. And this past life is bringing light. This past life is bringing information through your intuition. It is bringing deep soul wisdom. It is going to activate something deep within you. I want to call on Anubis as well here, Anubis, because oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. Anubis is the god of the afterlife, but it's the transition of the afterlife. He is the supporter of those who pass, and he transports and helps them transition into the afterlife. And I feel like this death card and this energy of Egyptian vibes and Anubis comes through so beautifully, because he's helping and supporting you transition from this old life to the new life. It's literally like in death. You go from one life to the next. And I feel like this happens in the 3D too. You go from one version to the next. And that's what is coming in thick and fast with this energy right now. It's this energy of no more cloak and dagger, no more hiding, no more allowing is the word I'm hearing. No more allowing others to take control. Allowing the ego of yourself to drop and dissolve, so that the ego can drop and dissolve of those around you as well. And the more you are aware of your own ego pieces coming in, oh my goodness, the more aware you will be of the ego of others. So you will be able to guide yourself so much more beautifully. You will not have those triggers come in. I'm getting really itchy vibes on top of the crown here, so I feel like you might be feeling crown chakra activations going on here. You might be feeling this whole headpiece coming in, the crown chakra activation. So that might be something that you're really feeling into right now, that beautiful translucent vibe, that color of translucent. It's like what I describe as dragonfly's wings. So dragonfly energy coming in here as well. Dragonfly's wings, they're very translucent. They have this iridescent shine, shimmer, and it shines. That's taking to this crown energy. This is beautiful. And then they bring this one, the King of Pentacles. Somebody who is very driven, but also somebody who is very nurturing, even in a masculine energy. I feel like you have this combination, is the word that is coming in. Combination key. You have the combination key. You have the ability to step into the drive, the determination of this masculine energy. You have that determination, and I feel like that energy is coming in. And also look at this, wolf vibes coming in. Okay, King Wolf energy, King Wolf energy. That's beautiful. Yes, they roam in packs. They absolutely do, but they also have their own personality. And I feel going forward, there is something about pack mentality. Building a pack, building something that serves you, community that serves you and those in it. It's a kingdom. It is not just a place where a king rules over the kingdom. A king welcomes in the kingdom, and that is the energy with this masculine piece right here. There is something around this piece for you today with this new life, this new transformation. There's this energy of stepping into a higher role here. Somebody who can actually lead. Leadership vibes. What is the leadership piece? Maybe this is a new job offering. Maybe this is a new position in a job offering that is also coming through. Okay, that is what is coming through with this king. I also want to put studying with you. Study, study, study. I'm seeing books. What is it that you're leaning into in terms of learning? And I also see files with information that you might have to tap into in order to qualify in this new role. It's almost like health and safety pieces, policies, documentation that you are going to need to understand in order to put you in this place of, I want to say, leadership. But remember that leadership doesn't necessarily mean having control of others. Leadership is empowerment. Leadership comes with a beautiful piece of empowerment. 1111 on the clock. Gorgeous. So that is really poignant piece right there. Leadership is not about controlling in the ego. Okay, it's about letting the ego dissolve and going back, right? Remember we said about egos dissolving. It's going back into leadership pieces that empower others to be just as great. Gorgeous. And then they bring the Ace of Cups, and with the Ace of Cups brings this beautiful piece of change, forthcoming change is what I'm hearing. This beautiful piece of soul activation right here, soul purpose, soul mission, soul challenge, soul vision also. And I feel like you are seeing something bigger than what might be now. It's got something to do with this leadership. But there's a bigger purpose to the leadership. There is a bigger purpose to the soul peace, soul compassion, soul kindness. There is all of this beautiful piece of emotion. I'm getting an itchy nose as well, which is spirit confirming. So maybe you're feeling like a tickle on your nose at some points. Maybe that rings true for you, but it's really subtle touch is what I'm hearing, right? You know when you go to stroke a dog, so I want to say dog energy as well is coming through. So many beautiful animal guides, right? Dog energy, and we're going back to this wolf pack, right? So wolf, dog. When you tickle their nose, there's this feeling of contentment. And that's what this is bringing in. There's this content feeling around this energy right now, and it's just bringing so much. I want to say there's like a path of joy coming in with this leadership, with this rebirth. But you have to be able to let go of ego. You have to be able to dissolve those pieces that don't serve you, and ego is definitely a piece that doesn't serve you. And it's knowing and understanding yourself and having such deep awareness of yourself that will lead to that peace. Okay, and then this one, the Three of Cups right here, which connects directly to wolf pack energy. This is all about bringing community in this energy right now. The number 5 is also important here. 3 and 5. What I see are people coming together, gatherings in this community. Maybe it's time to set up a group space. Maybe it's time to put yourself out there and bring people together in a certain way that you've been thinking of doing but haven't yet had the opportunity. This is about bringing people together on a level that holds space, but you have commonalities is the term. Commonalities is the term that I'm hearing for this, because The commonalities will bond you, will bind you together, and this group will grow. And I feel like it will be monetized in some way as well for you. I feel like there will be monetization within this King of Pentacles energy, right? Pentacles is all about earthly matters and finances. So I feel like there will be monetization to come from this community piece, right? And then I want to tap into this beautiful Luminous Pathways deck. I will link these decks in the description so that you can purchase if you desire. So it's the Light Seers Tarot and the Luminous Pathways. And oh, there's a card that is not the right way round. Oh, there's a few cards not the right way round. Okay, I'm going to take that one there because that was the top card. These cards are showing themselves to me. These cards are like, yes. In fact, I'm going to bring them all in. I'm going to bring them all in. So I feel like these cards right here are really, really crucial. Adaptability and life's journey. So this is the flowing river, right? So the flowing river, and it's got something to do with this community. Perspective, freedom, aspirations, right? And then we have reflection, pause, and rebirth. Just beautiful confirmation of this Death card right here. Okay, so these three cards were showing me, but the one that really stood out, okay, so they have significance and links to this next card, right? Oh my goodness, oh, this energy is the Journey card, the Labyrinth. What were we talking about with the Death card? It is a journey, right? It wasn't even, it was before this. It was the guidance that was coming in before I pulled the cards. It was about life being a journey. A journey, it's complex, right? And it's discovery. And it's, you might go one way and it might not work. And this is confirmation of bringing these people together, using your leadership skills, using your heart and soul for mission, and using this ability to bring people together, all whilst doing your own healing work, right? But this is the structure. That life is a maze, the labyrinth. Life is not a simple one road. It's not linear. It comes in challenge, and it might be that you get to a dead end. But actually that dead end will bring so many lessons and pieces of the puzzle along the way that as you turn back, it's not a negative. If you get to a dead end, it's not a negative. You're not at a loss. You're meant to hit that dead end because you're meant to learn the lessons on the way, and also on the way back out, to then retry. And if you hit another dead end, same. Because also what I'm hearing with this is there's no time constraints in life, but we put these difficult pieces on ourselves because that's what we've been taught. And actually life doesn't have time constraints. Life is only what we make it. We are the creators of life. And this is the beautiful Journey card that shows you that life is a challenge. Life is meant to be a challenge, but we learn to be adaptable. We learn to be adaptable. We learn to flow. It's like if you create a wooden maze toy, right? And you pour water in it, where is the water going to go? It is going to find its way out somehow. It will always find its way out through flow, right? And that is a beautiful piece of the puzzle right there. We have to sometimes change our perspective on life and the journey. We have to change and shift those perspectives because they don't always bring what we want them to bring, but they will bring us freedom in different ways. They will show us what we need to know and need to have. And then this beautiful confirmation of rebirth, pause and reflection, asking you when things get tricky on this journey, asking you that when things get difficult within the maze setting, when you hit a roadblock or a dead end or an obstacle or a challenge, can you just pause? Can you have a moment to pause? This is part of the healing journey, right? This is part of the road to recovery. This is all part of you walking your path of awakening, walking your path of ascension, walking your path of healing. This is about you bringing your skills into something brand new, to lock in a mission, a soul purpose that will bring others so warmly together into a community. But we have to remember adaptability. We have to remember to shift perspective when things don't look or feel like they should. We have to have all of that beautiful peace come in for us, right? We have to have those in order to move through life, because life happens through us, right? And it is up to you to transform. And if you want to know about more transformation and move through this in a more beautiful way, I am hosting a beautiful Golden Hive challenge with another beautiful soul over on one of the social media platforms. It is called the Golden Hive Challenge. It is 8 weeks long. I will drop the link in the description for you. It is only £17 or $22 depending on where you are in the country. Some of the links have been a bit vibey, but £17, like, for 8 weeks. 8 weeks of transformation through lifting your comfort zones, through going through those rebirths supported fully, through raising the bar on your comfort zones to get into an uncomfortable position, an uncomfortable space, because when we get uncomfortable, that's when change and transformation happens. Change and transformation doesn't come when we stay stuck in comfort. It comes when we move. It comes when we shift our mind, our body, and our soul. And through this challenge, we're going to be bringing you the mind-body-soul connection. We're going to be bringing you 8 weeks of guidance. We're going to be bringing you 8 weeks of support and accountability. There is a beautiful playbook that goes with this that you can hold dearly to yourself. You can share in the group. We have so many beautiful souls in here already. The first call is this week, and if you miss it, don't panic, it will be dropped into the group as well. And you can come in, there's no pressure, because a lot of people expect with quantum leaps things to happen like this and things to happen like in this way, and quantum leaps don't. Quantum leaps normally come in small pieces, and often pieces that we miss, but this is to get you really aware of where you're leaping and where you can next push your comfort zone to raise the bar for your own comfort, to raise your level, to raise your expectation, to move and transform your life. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this, and I can't wait to see you there if this is aligning for you. If not, feel free to check out my website. I've got a beautiful, absolutely beautiful treasure trove of evergreen courses and classes and meditations on there. Go see what works for you, what resonates for you, and if you've got questions, also drop them in the comments, or you can email me direct. Please, please, please just take what resonates for you, and if you don't resonate with any of this or some of this, just leave it lovingly. It does not matter, okay? It's going to resonate with some, and some of the pieces might not resonate at all. That's okay. That's okay, but you only get what you need to hear from Spirit. So if you've got any questions about the spiritual path or anything else, or even the fibro, message me. We can get on a call, we can have a little bit of a chat, and we can start moving you forward. Sending you all the love for now. The triangle of strength, mind, body, soul, right? Mind, body, soul. And I will see you on the socials. Bye bye.